Hi, welcome to another video edition of the Yankees blog. I was kind of debating whether I should write this one or do the video, but really it's not much to analyze and discuss, so it's just more convenient to just do the quick video. This spring so far, it's been fabulous. I would give it maybe a 9 out of 10 if possible. Maybe it's value of a 10 out of 10, but at least a 9 out of 10. And then when the only injuries you have to worry about are Chris Capuano's groin. I think Jose Perillo, he ran into the wall today, got a concussion. Kind of sucks because he was hitting well. And then Jacoby Ellsbury's abdominal strain, which he says will be fine in a few days. And if those are your only problems, then you're gold. Because look at the Mets with Dan Wheeler needing Tommy John surgery and being done for this year and probably part of next year. So all the questions we had. Number one, let's start with the pitching. Tanaka, he's looked fine. He says he feels healthy and he's strong. So you know what? I know he has that slight tear, and us, the fans, the media, we're all waiting for that thing to rip any second, but until it happens, and you deal with it. But until that time, you know what? He's the ace, so that's great. Pineda's look great. I mean, he's actually looked very good. And so if you could have now Pineda, Tanaka, those are your number 1, 2 guys, whatever order you want to flip them in, I mean, that's great. CC has looked well. I know he's been touched up for a few runs, but he says he feels great, and his fastball velocity is up to 91, 92, where a couple years ago he was sputtering around 88, 87, and like, oh, what's wrong with this guy? So definitely the off-season surgery on his knee has helped a lot. We have Nathan Eovaldi. He was kind of seemed like a throw-in, more or less. I know the Yankees like the zone, but he's an afterthought. But he's been really good. And if you get a guy like that, as your 4th or 5th starter, I mean, he could be like a Scotty Brocious in '98, or a Nick Swisher 2009, or a Grandis in 2011. A guy you bring him kind of, he had talent, but really the expectation is low. But when they when they blast off, they could really help push the Yankees with some of these older guys who are going to probably be injured and be on innings limit and stuff like that. So great, great that Eovaldi's got off to a great start. A-Rod, he already knocked out 2 home runs. He's looked good, and you know what? You have to give him credit, because how many people will be ready to bury him saying, oh, he's old, he's done, it was all the steroids. See, he wouldn't get the benefit of the doubt of, well, it's only spring training. No, so you know what? We have to pat him on the back, say, you know what? Yeah, it's only spring training, but, everybody in the world wants him to fall flat on his face, and he hasn't. He knocked out 2 home runs, he's been hitting well, he's been hitting some doubles. They put him in the field a little bit. Seems semi-competent. Again, maybe he plays the field once a week, but he's going to be the everyday DH. And as I mentioned before, Perillo ran into the wall today, and he was really doing well. But let's just stop. Everyone say, well, you know what? Why are they playing Stephen Drew? It should have been Perillo's job at second base. Well, okay, let's just calm down. It's a long spring training. He got banged in the head today. It just shows that anything can happen throughout the spring training. And plus, Drew, you paid the guy $5 million. He's gonna start the season. Now by June, if he's just terrible, they'll get rid of him. But until that time, Drew's gonna be the second baseman. Perillo, hopefully, concussion, maybe he'll be out a few games. He'll be back in the fold. He's gonna be on the team. He'll be a jack of all trades, and just sort of leave it at that. McCann's look good. Teixeira's look good. Headley's look good. You would like to see Ellsbury back, but again, he's dealing with this abdominal strain. Whatever. He had a good season last year. I'm not really worried about him. So everything's gone. We got 3 weeks now into spring training, a little under 2 left. If you could get these guys out, no major injuries, no soreness. It's really, I think this team would get off to a great start in April, and then they should definitely compete in the AL East. So check back in a few weeks. Hopefully, get no injuries by then, and then all systems go.